Hey you guys, it's Miss Gold and I'm here with another flipped video. In case you haven't ever heard of flipped videos or you don't remember what a flipped video is, let me recap for you quickly. It's where you get your instruction in the video from me, and then when you come back to class the next day, we take those materials and those tools that you learned from my video, we put them into your writing or in our science lesson or whatever it may be, and we can explore it more in depth because you got the instruction at home. Now, the cool thing is the video's online on your Educreation or Edmodo and on my website, so you can go back and revisit it as many times as you need to, so I love that part of it. So today we're going to be doing part of the writing process, and it's going to be the revising part. That's the next part right after our draft. And so if we think, so I want you to think in your brain for a little bit. What does the word revise mean? If you had to sum this word up or sum revise up in one word, what would you say? If you said making it better, excellent job, you guys. You did correct. Perfect. Making it better is exactly what revise is. And we can do that through several different things. We've learned to revise through adding. We've learned to revise through changing. So we might add in different adjectives and different exciting, interesting, unique words to help our readers understand and get a better picture in their brain of what's going on. We can change words, like I said, so we might need to fix something around. And then, of course, we can also remove words. Remove. Why would we need to remove? Think for a second. If we're going to remove words, it might be because, or phrases, that they don't belong there, or we didn't like them in that spot. We want to put them somewhere else. So it's not a big deal. So these are the three ways that we can actually make our writing better by doing these things. Real world writers do this all the time. So you guys are acting as real world writers today. Today we're going to be doing a mini lesson on revising called, I call it recycling my words. And recycling, yes, your exact thoughts are good and correct. Yes, we will be recycling. So along this process, I want you to think about what we do when we recycle and how that's applied to our words, because it's basically the same thing. So I've written a story and it says, I have a monkey who is perfect. She loves to sing and dance. Her singing is perfect. My family and friends think it's perfect too, and that says too. Is there a word in there that I've used maybe too many times? I'll read it again. I have a monkey who is perfect. She loves to sing and dance. Her singing is perfect. My friends and family think it's perfect too. If you're shouting out, ooh, perfect, you said perfect. You are correct. I said perfect 3 times. Now, perfect's a perfectly fine word to use, but do we want to use it 3 times? No, our reader's probably going to get bored hearing perfect all the time. So what we need to do is we're going to recycle our word perfect, not maybe every single time, but at least 2 out of the 3 times we're going to recycle the word perfect, so we can get a new word and we can make our story still exciting and interesting, giving the same thoughts across but using different words, and it builds our vocabulary. So first I need to recycle, but what does that mean exactly? Where can I go to find a word that gives me a synonym for another word? If you said thesaurus, you are correct. Now, I have tons of these in my room, so don't worry, you'll be able to use them. Thesaurus is just like a dictionary, so it's in alphabetical order. We can find things what we need easily. I'm going to look in this thesaurus. Now, it is a smaller thesaurus than most, of course, that you would find. And, of course, we have a thesaurus app that we can get on our iPad as well to help us with this thesaurus. But I'm going to look up the word perfect because that's the word I want to recycle. I like this word. It's a great word, but I don't want to use it 3 times. My readers don't want to hear it 3 times, 4 times, or 5, or 10, or however many. So what I do is I look for the P's and I start spelling the word perfect. And I happen to find it. I found the word perfect right here in my journal. And if you look, there's lots of different words for perfect. Ideal, flawless, impeccable, immaculate. Oh, I don't really know if I know what that means though. Exquisite, exemplary, correct. I like those words. There's some big words there. But I don't really know what that immaculate word means. So do you think I should use that one? Probably not. No. So what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to show you a visual of it. When you're using your thesaurus, what you do is you basically recycle your word perfect. It goes in the recycling bin. And what happens when the word goes in the recycling bin? New things come out. So these are my new words from my word that I recycled, perfect. So let's check out the ones that I looked at. Correct, ideal, exquisite, exemplary. Now, I can use all of these words because I know what they mean. They all basically mean perfect. But if there was a word I wasn't sure, yes, the synonym is perfect, but I wasn't sure, maybe I should choose a different one. So now what I want to do is I want to go back and revise. And remember, when we revise, we get to use a different colored pencil. And I'm going to take, I use a marker obviously on my board, and I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to cross through the word. So I have a monkey who is perfect. And my words that came out of my recycling bin were correct, ideal, exquisite, and exemplary. Oh, I like exquisite. That lets them know it's a really awesome monkey and might have different cool talents and stuff. So I like that word. And it's definitely a high level word that I want to use. So I'm going to write the word exquisite. So now my sentence reads, I have a monkey who is exquisite. Can I go ahead and say down here that her singing is exquisite? Why not? Well, if I did that, then I would just be repeating the same process of perfect again. And that's my whole point. I don't want the same word every time. So if I said, I have a monkey whose singing is exquisite. She loves to sing and dance. Her singing is, I could say ideal. I don't think ideal really goes there. What about correct? Her singing is correct. It's not really what I'm trying to get across. Exemplary? I could say exemplary if I wanted. Let's say exemplary. Now you might be asking yourself, but Miss Gold, do I have to change all my words? Just watch. So now my sentence reads, her singing is exquisite. I like that word. My friends and family think it's perfect too. Well, I still have two cards that came out. I have ideal and correct, but it still doesn't get across what I want to say. So is it okay if I leave that last perfect? Yeah, it's totally okay because I have already changed my repeated words before. So that is how we recycle our words, and we will practice it when you get to class.